Hi everybody. Today we are going to talk about leash walking. And although this doesn't exactly look like a leash walk, this is the first step in how I like to teach my puppy to be on a leash. So this is not my puppy. This is my friend's puppy Brewer, who stayed with me for a week when he was a baby. So he's 11 weeks. And he has his little puppy harness on, and the leash is on the back part of the, right here by his back. So in this video, you'll notice that I am using a high voice. I am not using his name. I'm not saying Brewer. I'm saying pup, 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 just to get his attention. So the goal of this is to just keep changing directions and to keep his attention. So he's not focused on me at all, but I just say pup pup and he's back with me. So as you can see, this leash here, my goal is to keep the leash loose. I don't care that he's pulling on the leash. And when he does, I just change directions. I tap my leg to keep his focus. And as you can see, we're not getting anywhere. We're just going back and forth. This is my front yard. So I like to practice in a familiar environment first before we head out somewhere else where there'd be traffic or, people on bicycles going by. A lot of times I get them comfortable in my yard first, and then we take it on the road. We go to the town center, and in a different location. But right now, to start off, we want to be in a familiar location, which is typically your own yard. So as you can see, I'm like crouching down, I shift directions, he's very animated and happy. Okay, so here, the leash went out of my hand, and as you can see, I'm going for my cookies that are in my pocket because I don't want to play tug. He wants to play tug, and I just keep my hand there and I put the cookie on his nose here, and he lets go of the leash. I give him the cookie and then adjust the leash again. So I don't want to get into a whole tug of war game, because then that's going to just take over the lesson, and he's going to miss the whole point of it, which is to walk on a leash. So I just wait for him to finish. I back up. He's following me again. And again, I don't care that he's holding onto the leash at this point. And I try not to walk so fast. What I try to do is to get him to be with me. I don't necessarily want to be walking so fast that there's now tension on the leash, and he learns that, that there's, that he's able to do that. So I want to make sure that leash is loose. So I try to go slow, and I try to use my voice to encourage him, or patting the side of my leg to encourage him to keep up with me. I change direction, and he sees me going for the cookie. Now this is cute. He lets go, and then he even offers me a sit. So then I just go in for the petting. He's expecting the cookie, but then I just decide to go in and give him a little love that way. And then we end the session. So, you want to make sure that you're engaging your puppy. You're using a high voice, you're petting your leg, you're doing all of these things, you're changing directions, you're being interesting, so their focus is on you and not so much the leash or pulling or the stick on the ground, whatever. And if you do come across little distractions like that with a stick, whatever, you just have the cookie in your pocket, you put the cookie on his nose again, you teach, and then he'll drop whatever it is, and you deposit the cookie in their mouth. And you can see that video on, we did a few weeks ago. It's called Give. to show you how to do that. So again, it's just all about focus and changing directions and keeping things light and fun.